I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. This late afternoon through this evening, a chance for some spotty thunderstorms as a low-pressure trough tracks to the east. Storms that develop have the potential of rapidly becoming severe. Most areas are in a low and marginal risk. There's a higher slight risk in northeastern Nebraska. Golf ball-sized hail and wind gusts over 60 are the main hazards. Tomorrow through most of Saturday is dry. Our temperatures stay slightly above normal in the upper 80s to the mid-90s through Saturday. Feels like readings tomorrow could reach 100 over north central Kansas. Scattered thunderstorms are possible with the cold front late in the day Saturday through Sunday night. Few of those storms could be severe. Temperatures cool slightly to the upper 70s to the 80s for Sunday and Monday, along with somewhat breezy northerly winds on Monday. A ridge of high pressure over Texas, warming those highs to the mid-80s to the mid-90s with humid conditions on Tuesday and Wednesday. In the long-term forecast, warmer than normal temperatures are likely for Nebraska and Kansas Tuesday through August 23rd. Near normal rainfall is predicted Tuesday through August 23rd for Nebraska and eastern Kansas. Slightly below normal rainfall is predicted for the western half of Kansas. From the latest regional drought monitor, Nebraska improved 4 percentage points to 27% drought-free. It's drought-free to abnormally dry for the southwest up through North Platte to the Panhandle and the North Central. Moderate to severe drought continues for central Nebraska to the Sandhills counties along Highway 2, along with much of the east. Coverage of extreme to exceptional drought dropped a percentage point to 15% in Nebraska and includes locations along and east of a line from Wayne to Fullerton, Grand Island, Hastings, and Superior. Kansas improved a percentage point to 13% drought-free with drought-free to abnormally dry counties along the Kansas-Colorado border, the far southwest and south central, and scattered areas of the northeast. Most of Kansas remains in moderate to severe drought, extreme to exceptional drought coverage in Kansas, increasing a percentage point to 30% of the state, and includes the southern areas of Rooks and Osborne counties, south to around Jetmore and Lyons, and southeastward to areas around Wichita and El Dorado. Key weather factors in the markets include another week of good weather for the Corn Belt, some flooding in China, and warmer temperatures returning to Europe. Widespread rainfalls the next 5 days across the eastern half of the U.S., except in the western Gulf Coast. Some of the heaviest rain, locally 1 to 3 inches or more, should fall in the Midwest and the Northeast. East of the Rockies, extreme heat remains mostly confined to the deep south from Texas to the southern Atlantic coast. Europe's cooler temperatures are warming slowly and are forecast to become quite warm for some areas by next week, possibly leading to unfavorable conditions for summer crops. In most areas of Europe, though, good soil moisture from recent rain and rain this weekend through next week is favorable for corn and summer grains. Northeast China likely to see heavier rain and some flooding the next few days from the remnants of a tropical storm. Otherwise, China's conditions mostly favorable for both corn and soybeans. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of your ag weather.